now, build something from the ground up. Yeah, we like to clown, talk about some real stuff. Yeah, something profound. It's a pleasure that you're hearing us. Wouldn't mess around. It's a topic of discussion worth talking that we bust and put a nail in the coffin. If you love it, then you love it. If you don't mean nothing. Still bring it to the public. Y'all don't be the animals. Put them in a cage. They couldn't handle truth. We gonna bust out the gate like some cannibals. Same face, same channel, messing with the tune. A bunch of idiots stuck in one room. Can't take us serious. You love what we feeding you. I'm with the show, yeah, proceed with the interview. Local celebrity, snatch a toy from your cereal. Don't feed the animals.
Welcome back again to another episode. Hold on. Okay. Fucking A. Welcome back to another episode of Don't Feed the Animals podcast where everything could go wrong. Just a little backstory. We were probably talking for 25 fucking minutes. And I redo the intro and then he's talking over because I don't have the headphones. This is the most embarrassing episode of Don't Feed the Animals. But listen on, it's going to be worth it. I swear to God. I swear to God. We have 5 podcasts worth of material and we're just going to go. We're just going to go
with it.
Fuck it.
Go. Go.
Next to me, I got DJ Daffy.
AKA Johnny Jones.
And then I'm your host as always, James. And with me is a new guest that may or may not be fucking sick of me by now, Rodrigo.
Hi, I promise I'm not sick of you.
Oh my fucking God, I'm so annoyed and embarrassed.
It's fun though.
No, it's been very annoying.
Not even. It's been a good ass time. I promise you.
Because I've been fucking trying and we...
I mean, my eyes are pretty right. I'm good. I feel great. We did talk about some shit though. I mean, we could do a quick recap.
No, it's fine. I'm moving on. I don't care anymore. Either way, we were talking about celebrities we met. He met Rihanna. Then we talked about the verses with the two, and it was whatever. But that's fine. We're gonna move on. Bits and pieces, all over with. Done. I'm done drinking. Okay. So,
That's me.
Paying attention. Hopefully everything's gonna keep on recording. We got people coming in like an hour. And we got to make sure everything's good and done. Hey, everybody. I'm glad. I had a nice little moment. And then I said I missed everybody. And thank you for listening to the podcast. And it's going to be a good one. And
fuck yeah.
It's going to be a great one.
Still going to be a great one. Still going to be a great one, folks. We're here fucking all week.
And we're going to talk about some shit.
We're going to talk about some shit. I'd say let's just get into it.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I say fuck it. Let's just get into it. Sorry, Rodrigo. We were trying to loosen you up, but I'm pretty sure you're over it by now. But
you gotta fuck one, kill one, marry one.
Well, that's
all right. Fuck it. What you got? Give me one.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah, that's first. So go ahead.
No, that's not how the game
that's not
goes.
how the
you
game
fucking
works.
Idiot.
Fuck, marry, kill. You pick 3 people,
and then you
fuck,
pick 3.
marry, and kill.
Well, I was gonna actually have 3 while I guess mine, so I was gonna sweep that one in. But
No,
fuck
you
y'all
just
for putting me
say
out like that.
No, you gotta
Big
say
one.
fuck, marry, kill. All right, fuck, marry, kill. Here we go. I'm gonna look for something real quick. I'm trying to think of 3.
Fucking Rihanna.
Oh wait, hold on.
I would also fuck
Killing
Rihanna.
Hillary Clinton.
Sure.
And I'm marrying Oprah.
That's. But you just
I love
said
to pick and
3 random
choose.
things. You gotta fucking give 3 names.
Yeah.
Do you want 3 guy names?
Throw it at me.
You want 3 guy names? All right, let's think of something.
Throw it at me.
I'm trying to think of some people that we both know, though. I mean, obviously not people,
James
but
Franco.
celebrities. All right, James Franco. Oh wait, James Franco, Seth Rogen.
No. Seth Rogen's a good one. That's
Seth
Rogen's a
Rogen,
good
James
one, yeah.
Franco, and Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill now or before? Because I think Jonah Hill now
Before.
is skinny.
Before Jonah Hill.
Before
super
Jonah
bad.
Hill.
Jonah Hill
Jonah Hill, James Franco,
and Seth
Rogen.
and Seth Rogen.
That laugh.
Seth Rogen, I feel as if will lay down pipe. So
You think so?
I'm fucking Seth Rogen.
He's a Canadian Jew.
That's the best kind of pipe. The fuck?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nobody's sorry. Moving on.
I'm killing Jonah Hill, and I will marry James Franco because I can get that dick on a constant. So I'm winning there. I think like if
I feel
anything,
like James
like
Franco's a good marriage.
yeah.
I feel like it's always interesting.
Probably unorthodox at first.
Probably. I mean,
I don't mind that.
yeah. I mean, he's cool.
If I had a pet duck, I'm definitely naming him James Franco.
I
Really?
absolutely would also name my dog
Give me a fuck,
James
Mary
Franco.
Kill.
Alright.
You both can.
Rosie Perez,
Okay, Rosie Perez. All right, thanks.
the lady from The Nanny,
Fran Drescher.
Fran Drescher, sexy.
and
Why are you giving me pitches with annoying voices?
yeah, I
Because
know.
want you to be like
I'm trying to think of
tired.
another
Because all I'm hearing is Billy, and then it's like,
yeah,
oh, it's
and
annoying.
Roseanne.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah. Damn, son.
Yeah, buddy.
I feel like I have to marry Rosie Perez because she's the only one that still doesn't have a dead career,
She's Puerto Rican. She could cook.
and she's a Puerto Rican. She could cook. I always had a hots for fucking The Nanny, though. I'm just saying.
I mean, who does? I'm gay, and I have the hots for like fucking The Nanny.
That Jew.
Actually, no, she
Get
can
it.
peg me
I mean,
any day.
yeah, but I mean, you know what? You know
With her
what?
nose.
Hey, the nanny.
With anything.
Hey, the nanny was hot.
The
But
Nanny's-
it's like
The Nanny's
you
still
gotta-
hot.
You gotta imagine, like you got your trunk, you about to give her the best. Oh wow! It's like, oh my god, is it?
Nah,
Like no,
I don't think all
that's
that.
gonna
Nah,
be like crazy. Hotter. Like that's gonna be fucking.
Thank God for earbuds.
Yeah, I'm gonna be wearing some Beats audio that day.
Yeah, I'm bobbing. I'm just
I'm
listening
putting
to
some
whatever.
I'm blasting some music.
Yeah.
Shut up, bitch! Like you know, like that.
And then I'm probably doing Roseanne a service and killing her
You might
to,
as well.
to put her out of her misery.
What career does she have?
I
don't even know who she is.
Listen,
I mean-
Roseanne.
I mean, I know who Roseanne is. I'm just
Oh.
like, I forgot like who she was.
Oh, she's just somebody that got a lot of people mad, pretty much.
I believe it.
She's
The fuck?
crazy.
Have you seen her?
Roseanne's an OG.
No, but she OG. I respect the shit out of her. She's
Yeah.
a hilarious comedian. But
Is she?
She's crazy.
I think she's funny. I mean, she's alright.
I've like never
All right, you gotta
heard
give me one
her,
since I
so it's
fucked
like I
up the
can't.
first one. Then
Oh no, we gotta give you one.
yeah, because I picked Oprah because that was funny.
All right, I'm gonna give you one. You ready?
Um,
You ready?
Yeah.
Ready? I don't know the names. Can I just say who they are? And then
I mean, as long as we can identify them.
okay.
Okay.
You got the old lady from 225,
Which one?
whatever that show. Damn it! What's the name of the thing? That show.
Okay, so far an old
Don't worry, I
lady.
meant
An old lady. Okay.
Shit. Okay, an old lady. Who's the next one?
Megan Fox. I think she's hot.
Megan Fox.
No,
Thank you.
no.
Fuck off. He gets a pick. He's a guy.
No.
You started me up with an
All
old
right,
lady.
forget it.
Thanks.
Forget the old lady. Forget.
Old lady.
Okay.
Megan Fox.
So Megan Fox.
Yes.
This is so. Megan Fox. I'll go through the generations of
Okay.
know nothing bitches. Megan Fox, Carmen Electra, and Jenny McCarthy. A bunch of bitches that don't do anything.
Shit.
I'm marrying Megan Fox.
I'm
She has
marrying Megan
career.
Fox.
Yeah,
I'm fucking the shit out of Carmen Electra.
and then you're killing Jenny McCarthy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Megan
That's
Fox
fair.
has a kid,
Yeah.
and like she gets to, like she allows him to like express themselves how they are.
I feel like she talks too
That's
much
nice.
during
Super
sex.
cute.
Who?
Jenny McCarthy. And even though she's known for,
Yeah, she's funny.
a lot,
Ish, I guess.
she's not funny.
I don't know who she is.
I don't think she's funny.
She's funny.
I have no idea.
Just
who that
some
is.
blonde that's been around too long.
Shit.
That was good.
That's harsh. Anyway, now that I've got the audience loving loving me, Rodrigo,
Hi.
I know, I've heard because you told me that fuck, marry, kill probably wouldn't work. You'll just be with all of them.
Actually, yeah. Why not? They all have money, so
So you
2021.
have been in a polyamorous, is that the word?
yes.
Relationship? Are you currently in a polyamorous?
I can't say that
No.
fucking word to save my life.
I can't say it either.
Yeah, I've been making it sound cool another way, but I'm not gonna say it.
Polyamorous.
Nah, they was like, nah, I'm not
Say
gonna say
it. What do you? How do you say it?
Like polygamous.
That. Very that.
So it's interesting only because I want to know more about it.
Right.
That's why you're on. Not the only reason why I'm glad you're on. I hope you come back, even though we'll just do 15 You feel like you've done 15 podcasts so far because I had to reset so many times.
I mean, we're still rolling.
We are. I'm now. The numbers are going. So, hooray for us.
We got coverage.
So, my question is: so you are in one?
I am in a open relationship.
Even better.
You're in a relationship?
Yeah, I'm in an open relationship right
An
now.
open relationship. What's the difference?
The difference is like
right?
when you're poly, you have more than one person when you're at the same time. When you are open, you can, like, you and your partner, like, so it's your singular partner, you can do things outside of your relationship that are like your own. So I'm currently an open one.
So open ones, you don't have to share. Is that what it means?
We can share too. Listen, I am open for a good time. Like, I will never say no to an additional person ever a day in my life.
Cool.
Like, what's better than for me? Nothing beats it.
Okay.
It was the timing.
I mean, think about it. Like, a
Finish it out
constant
with a zinger.
threesomes, just like constantly just like
Listen.
sharing that energy with that person.
That to me sounds very draining, but that's just me.
Oh, it's dreamy and draining, because it got to a point where I was just like, I couldn't deal with it.
Yeah.
And then my partner, who we broke up with, actually, because like we were in a throuple before. I was in a throuple for like maybe like 2 or 3 months. I got into an episode. Yeah.
It's a 3-person
relationship.
God.
Trifecta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing too. So that's where my curiosity comes.
Right.
So poly, does it usually
Stands for more than one.
No, but does it really, when you're in a polyamorous relationship, does it mean that you're basing it mostly sexual, or is it also mean relationship?
Sexual and emotional.
Emotional. And open usually just means sexual?
Not all the time. There's different boundaries in regards to all of that. Like, you and your partner kind of have to go through it together. Like, you pick and choose. Well, not pick and choose. You guys like talk about like what boundaries you guys are comfortable with. Like, for example, like in the beginning of my open relationship, I was uncomfortable with my partner, like, in a sense, like being like more romantic with someone, because I felt a sense of like unlove. But then I learned that like I have enough love for myself. Like, I don't like, and this person I know for a fact loves me, and I know they're capable of also loving a lot of people. And then I did a lot of inner work, and I was just like, I'm also able to like, you know, like a lot of other people. And I don't know, this like in this life that you have, you only have one, so do whatever the fuck you want. Also, you know?
I think well, for any white people listening, in other words, YOLO. But
yeah, but also being in an open relationship and like adding more people into a relationship as well, like it's a lot of emotional work too, so you have to like be prepared for that too.
Yeah. Do you have to, like, so let's just say you meet somebody and you're cool with them. So is there a ranking when you're in those type of relationships? You don't rank anybody, like you're not like, you're my number one, like you're my sergeant, and then
I feel like low key people do. Like, I'm not speaking because I've never,
maybe not you,
but I've been around. Like, I have friends who are, or I have like, not to name any, but I can count how many friends that are in a current one.
Right.
Whether it's same sex or anything, like, they're just all different, but the same concept.
Right.
A lot of fucking love. And the thing is, it's like everything's doubled. Let's be honest. It's like having 2.
Yeah.
Or whether it's a boy and a girl. Because there's different ways of doing that. It's still the same concept.
Yeah.
But it's everyone has to love each other in order for it to work.
Yeah.
If one is acting a certain way towards the other one, the other person feels it too, and it's like it is a trifecta.
Yeah, everyone
and
feels it.
You have to release the weaker one, or the one that's like, disrupting.
Well, not really the weaker one. I think
weaker,
like if anything, like
that's not in it for the relationship.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily, because I feel as though like people walk into it like knowing that you want to do this thing. Like, I walked into my throuple like relationship like wanting it.
Right.
I had met this person. This person has been always so kind to me. I introduced him to my partner. We all enjoyed ourselves. Like, we had a grand old fucking time, and we ended up like not necessarily like pressuring them, but like we talked about it a lot because we were so open to like the idea of all of us being in a throuple, and like all three of us had never been in any kind of situation like that. And like for my third partner, or I should say my second partner, because I only have like one now, but my second partner, they had never been in a open relationship like ever. They tried it, but then they got like kind of like turned down and like was like not like talked to enough and like kind of like explained all of this, because it's a lot to like intake as well. Like I did a lot of like inner work during quarantine. I was just like, who am I? Like, what am I as a person? Who am I to my core? And to my core, I know for a fact that I'm a whore. Straight up.
You know what?
Straight up.
Me too. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like we all enjoy having sex. We all enjoy like, you know, fucking
I'm just
around.
not very good at it though.
Oh no. Whew. I get callbacks.
Yay. But so is it like an initiation process? Like it almost feels like that you have to be like, to like join the squad, you kind of have to be like interviewed.
It's a fucking team,
That sounds
bro.
actually so
That's what I'm
funny
saying,
the way you
there's a
put it
lot
that
to
way.
it.
I'm seeing hashtags, Team Polly. And I'm like, okay then. I'm sitting there trying to fucking fight for one. Shit, you greedy bitch.
That's what I'm saying.
You greedy bitch, you.
No, it's all love though. That's the thing. It's all love. Yeah. It's all love.
Well,
amen to that. All love.
I mean, I feel you for that. Keep in mind, if I sound like most of the questions, I'm cool with it.
Right.
I'm just asking
I
general
think it's dope.
questions, and I
I
know
also think
people,
it's expensive.
because there's a lot of people out there that have more questions, even though I
Right.
may know the answers. So I'm gonna ask them anyway.
I'll sway.
You might as well.
I'm gonna ask
say.
them, and then on top of that, I'm also gonna bring a little bit of point of views where people might have that I don't know, that I don't know. I actually don't know how it would be in an open relationship, only because. Why are you laughing?
I can't see you guys, like, I don't know.
You can't see me, right?
I mean, like, hey, if you're open for it, hey, by all means.
I don't
ball,
think.
go ahead.
I think, and this is okay. So again, I'm gonna say a bunch of shit. If I come off mad and ignorant, realize that I'm just saying it,
It's a
and I don't really
podcast.
mean it.
That's what we do. So
Exactly.
we're gonna talk shit.
So I'm defending myself now. So if I do get popular, I don't get canceled.
Oh, it's premature. Go ahead.
It's a premature.
Not a
even
premature.
though I'm fine. But so I think it's hard for a straight dude to be like that, though. I think it's harder for a
whore?
straight. Listen, if I'm with a girl,
Yeah.
if I'm with a girl, listen. The great thing about being gay is that you're with a bunch of guys, and what do a bunch of guys want?
Well, it's not
Fucking
about
sex. And imagine with another guy, you don't have to be like, come on, and they're like, no, I don't really want to. Then we're like, yeah, play with my dick.
that. No, not even. No, there's boundaries,
I'm
obviously.
just saying.
Gay
I'm
people
like-
are people too. Hello.
Of course. But it's like being with someone with
So it's
not
sex
a strong
drive.
sex drive.
It's a sex drive thing, clearly.
Well,
Men have a strong sex drive, stronger
See-
than women like to admit they have.
I know some frecas out there that are just literally
Listen.
flicking the fucking bean as they walk in.
I mean, yeah.
Like, bro, I'm telling you,
Yeah, you
look where I be at.
You gotta give me their numbers. But I'm just saying.
I'm saying them pussies are ready.
But here's the thing. So beyond that one, it's also the fact that I also feel for women. You tell me if you feel this way too. I mean, if
Okay.
you feel that women. I feel like women have the advantage if they're in an open relationship, because that's what fucks it up. Because the guy thinks it's fun because
Not
they're
even.
like, 2 women, yeah. And I'm like, what about that one time when she wants to fuck that guy? And then you're like,
But
yeah.
it's not always
Yeah.
the guy. It also could be a girl.
Right,
There's
it's
also
great.
other
No, it better be
possibilities.
a
That's
girl.
It doesn't always have to be a girl too. Like
Right.
being
I'm gonna be in a
open.
relationship.
True.
That don't
and I
matter,
agree
yeah.
I
with
mean, I
you know-
know straight people have done it too. Like, we both share her and we both fuck
It's
her.
not about sharing.
but
It
we
depends
don't,
on
you
like
know.
the relationship again. Like
And that's what I say. That's
'Cause-
why I agree with you. I don't think it works if
good.
if you're gonna feel that way.
well, it won't work
You
if you don't
shouldn't
set
feel
like
that way.
boundaries for yourself too. Like you have to also speak on like how you feel, especially if you're like also taking emotionally an extra person, like another person into your life, another person that you're sharing this like romantic energy with. Any like also sexual like having sex is energy like changing, like you're literally like mixing with the person. And yeah, like maybe like a lot of like gay men have, well actually like gay men in general I should say, like have that like stigma where like we're all hypersexual, but like we're people. Like not everyone has like a high sex drive, like not all of us have a high sex drive. Absolutely. Like again, like me, high sex drive right now, I feel depressed, I feel sad, I feel good to be here, obviously, you know, like I'm like getting there, and I'm feeling like really fucking good right now.
So many retries on this podcast.
Like this is like really fucking cool, but my sex drive is low when I'm like upset or sad, you know? So it's like you kind of have to like, you work with the person. And if you have a third person who's sexual, by all means, go fucking at it. I'll watch. Fuck. Have the both of you guys fuck in front of me? Hell yeah. Porn in my face? Any day. Any fucking day.
Is that an R. Kelly reference? No,
I hope so. Yeah. No, that's cool. I think that... See, that's where
I'm pro for both, because it's like I like
Listen,
two bad
I
homies
don't fucking
that love me and love each other. I love that fact, and I'm cool with one bad ride or die bitch too. That's just gonna literally be there and be awesome. Like, Bobby, did you eat today?
You understand?
Yeah, I had some earlier,
and you understand that too. You know, even if you're in a poly relationship, you do understand. You know.
Monogamy.
Thank you. Like, when I try to say certain words, it just doesn't happen. I gotta like slap the back of my head.
Yeah.
I felt like you were ready to say it though. You were ready for it.
Yeah. Like, I mean,
monogamous relationships too are
monogamy.
You understand the specialness of that, which I get.
Yeah, like 100%. I was in a monogamous relationship for like 2.5 years, almost 3 years.
Wow.
Terrible. Like at the end of everything, like terrible. I like dated around. With my current partner, I have like almost 2 years with now. Being an open, the best thing ever for the both of us, because like we get to enjoy and do whatever the fuck we want, but still like love one another. Like there's like so much love between the both of us.
So both of you guys get to be separate whores.
Yeah, pretty fucking much. Like to be fair, also, and to be real, like I'm definitely the bigger whore. Like I can. Whew.
You know what it is? I'm not attractive. I think that's what it is.
James.
I think what it really all boils down to is that.
I hate when you say it, because I've heard the weirdest compliments about you in front of my face, and I'm gonna bring it up. Like a bitch pulled up and saying that. Come on, symmetrical nose. Like what?
Period.
Like she loved the shit out of his nose. I'm like,
I love that.
And I felt so insecure. I was like, look at my nose, bitch.
When someone tells you you have a cute nose, it's everything. It feels nice.
And she smelled good. Everything was great about the situation.
I love how she smells.
So I was like, wow, that compliment felt so genuine.
So good.
Felt so genuine. A fucking nose compliment. Who gets that? I don't.
I do.
Okay. That doesn't eliminate my point. So with that being said, that is very few and far between for me.
Fair.
So with that being said, it's
So
hard
go to Canada. Hey. Oh shit.
With that being said,
Free health insurance.
that's why
Actually.
that's why I'm probably like, if a relationship comes and this is not, I'm not saying now, because I'm not worried about now.
Right.
I'm not worried about relationships at all right now.
Nah, get money.
Yeah, I'm good. But I'm saying is that this is why if things do come my way, like it's hard not to just kind of like hold on to that, because you're just like, fuck.
It feels nice.
But that's the thing though. Like to
It's a
be
temporary
like in an open relationship, I wouldn't be able to be like okay with that, because I'm be like, bitch, you just came by, and yeah, like in other words, if a girl comes by and they're like, I want to be in an open relationship with me, I'll probably say yes, to be honest with you. But saying yes would being like, the minute that you find another dude, I'm out.
Not necessarily.
So you're not open, sir.
Exactly.
So then you're not open, sir.
I'm
then
not
you're not open.
And I'm
Then
not
you're
open.
You're closed as a
But
book.
only
You're closed
because
as a
I'm
door.
like-
Yes.
Because I'm
Which
like,
is okay,
because a girl ain't coming my way anytime
Look,
soon.
it's
Another
like-
one.
Well, you never know that.
You know how hard it was to
too.
get the
Hey.
first one?
Shit.
Hey, I can, look, honestly, and I can sympathize maybe
That's the
much.
stress of it. That's
Because you know what? Nowadays, and let's compare now to maybe a solid 20, 25 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
The era wise.
Okay,
I'm like, I was a baby.
Yeah, 20, 25 years ago. I was also like
20 years ago. 20 years ago.
Like,
We're grown, but 20 years ago.
20 years.
The era, the not us.
The era.
Okay.
People.
So like in the 90s.
Were a lot. Yeah, people were a lot different when it came to the dating scene and everything. This is like before the internet, and then when
true.
And when the internet came, it was a beautiful thing, but it also was an evil thing because nowadays, and this is what that he could relate to. What I used to miss is you. Let's say you build up the confidence to actually talk to somebody, flirt with somebody. You was in rare form that day. Like, I smell good, I look good, bitch. Fuck it. I'm gonna get your number.
Right.
And you know the little game where, you know, you don't call for a day or two, or she try to ignore you at first to make you sweat a little bit. Whatever. Those are the energy I used to love to get.
Right.
And it was at the point where you know, like, it was just all making sense, and it was just like, damn, like, you thought about that person, you texting that person, bomb. And then you'll get a picture, and you're like so gassed up. And then nowadays, you fast forward to the era now, you go to Instagram, and the same pictures, you would have went crazy for it, talked about it with your friends, and like, give me a badass picture, boy, I can't even show you, it's good. And you used to get excited about an individual. Now it's all on Instagram, OnlyFans, sometimes free, sometimes $4.99 and up. And
up.
It's like, instead of getting that as a treat, and you wonder why they call us dogs or whores or whatever. Well, damn, bitch, look at all the shit you posting for free.
It's never for free. You already know it's never for free.
Instagram is free, though.
Instagram is free, but it's very limited, too.
But there's a lot of thirst traps, they call it.
Thirst traps, but they never got anywhere.
That used to be genuine, though. That used to be
Yeah.
a relic. They used to be like a sacred thing. Like,
men are like that too. The fuck?
No, it goes for both. But that's for both. But the thing is, when guys are getting all that, even if you send a picture or whatever, if we getting so many of those good pics to put in your spank album and all that, you're like, well, damn, I didn't really feel like I earned it. I didn't feel like this. She just gave it out and all that. Like, when you got that and earned that, you're like, damn, I'm gonna fuck tomorrow.
Nah.
I'm gonna get that shit. That was indication that you about to fuck.
I mean, honestly, I guess like that's how what people like.
I mean, I'm 31. So back when I was dating my 17 and 21 and 22,
I mean, that was a thing.
I was caked up with a bitch. And if you ain't never been on a phone, and when you had an old school Metro, old school Nokia, track phone, whatever throwback, a Sidekick, Boost Mobile, any in that era, and your phone was motherfucking hot, you ain't had a good cake session. If you didn't talk as acquaintances and friends and flirt buddies and all that, and by the end of them 3-4 hours, y'all were a couple, you ain't have a good cake session. And back in those days, that's what it is. Nowadays, you have a great text conversation. We're sexting. Oh, my nipples. Let's go. All in a text message. As opposed to female picking up being like, shit.
Yeah, you hear her
my
voice,
shit wet. And I'm like, oh, okay.
And you can still do that. I feel like we're also like minimizing the fact that like we're all hypersexual people, so we might as well do whatever the fuck we want to do, you know?
You get what he's trying to say, though. He's not saying that it's not something that
I gotta find a bitch
doesn't
in my
happen.
era.
It's just
I guess. Yeah.
It's not
because
common.
Everyone's don't
it's
date.
not common.
It's not that it's not a common thing too. I mean, like, I guess it's not common. I don't know, like
it's
the
hard.
way that people that are like gay, like we don't like
wanna
care.
Share my
like
bitch.
the thing is, I mean, I don't mind if my
which is fine, and I don't want my female to.
Like, if anything, send me pictures of you getting fucked.
I walk into a club and,
the fuck?
And she know, and there's like 3-4 dudes that she smashed in the same area. I'm like, that's a horrible feeling.
That's your insecurity.
Call it what you want. I ain't bringing that bitch to that club then.
So that's some bitch for you. Nah.
My friends in the club see some most. They don't mean nothing, baby.
You should. Nah.
They only work my way. Fuck that.
Nah. That's so stupid. Nah.
I'll be open to some shit, but I'll be open to an ass whooping too.
You know what? It is nice though to try to switch your brain though a little bit, and I kind of respect that the way that you think about things, because it's true. Because everybody has a history, everybody has a past, everybody's been through stuff. You know what I mean? Like I was fucking engaged, man. Like I had somebody I was like, you're the one for me, and then shit didn't work out, and now what? What am I supposed to do? Give up? No, I can't. And everybody, and especially when you get older, you're gonna have to realize that fucking people fucking have a past. They do shit. Right. It's really how somebody makes you feel, and that's very important.
So how long was it total?
What?
Like your relationship?
The gap where your PB saw strange Putang.
Oh my god.
What's the gap of that? Like 2 years?
For what? What are you saying to me?
From when you were off the market and on the market now, because right now you're very much on the market, ladies. He is on the market, and he's gonna be at the booty clubs with me, and he is quite the superstar over there. So,
any kitties out there, hit me up.
They call him King James, and they ain't saying LeBron. So
says that.
I'm just kidding.
No
but
one
the gap,
that.
Regards the gap, you got making up to do to be either the biggest or...
So how long it's been when I was in a single... so when I was with somebody.
Yes.
Oh, like 10 to 12 years. I was with one person.
Damn.
Yeah, 10 years probably.
I love that.
No, me too.
No, that's love.
You and me knew each other
when you guys were still together.
Yeah, still together. So
before you guys even got engaged.
Yeah,
I've known you all my life.
And you know me all my life, yeah.
Holy shit!
You know when I told you about it, I was like, yeah, we're engaged and all this other stuff. But that's the thing that sucks though, is that now it's like it's just a different game now, and
the dating game.
And it's the thing you could say, oh, I don't need to be with anybody, but it's
nice,
fun to be.
It's
with
nice
people.
to be with someone,
and it's not even. And that's another thing I'm trying to say.
Company goes both ways. Misery loves company, and people who are happy love company too.
Exactly.
Yeah, it goes both ways. Honestly.
So, and I
just don't want to be alone.
And I don't want to be. I don't need to be in a hardcore relationship with somebody like, oh my god, we need to be like.
It's not right away. Like,
yeah,
it definitely takes I want to go and eat somewhere and just chill. Yo, I would love to fucking put on a movie and just chill and watch a movie with somebody. It sucks to do a lot of these things by yourself.
Yeah,
and this pandemic didn't help. At all.
Oh, this pandemic helped me. I mean, for me, I was with my partner every day, so like it helped me a lot.
And I wish that was the case for me. Imagine.
I can see how it worked both ways though. Like,
yeah,
if you are with somebody, then cool, you're locked down with that person. But it's like, if you ain't, then you over here got so much extra free time to try to be productive.
And I was
which is fair, yeah. Like there's also a little like self-love that you can do during that time.
Yeah, there's a lot of self-love going on, but
I mean, yeah,
that's all I have left. But yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything wrong with that, as long because what it sounds like from the way you explain, at least the way you guys go about doing it, everything's in the up and up. Everybody knows what the deal is. I'm sure. So if there is there a lot of hookups involved?
Sometimes.
When hookups are involved, are they aware that they're? Well, I guess you don't have to.
In what
because
sense?
Fuck it. Because sometimes some people are hooking up because they're like ready to play you, and they're like, yeah, I'm just gonna bang and run. Like people that if you have one night stands with people, I'm just saying. Like,
I've had plenty of those. I've had very much so. Like I've been
feel
that.
the need to explain. Oh, I'm in an open relationship.
Everybody.
Like that.
Yeah, no, not really.
You don't have to, right?
To people, like some people like know that I'm in an open relationship. Some people don't. Like the people that like know I'm in an open relationship, like I continuously fuck.
Yeah.
And the people that I'm like hooking up with like one night stands, I'm like whatever, like fuck it, because my partner knows every time I'm fucking someone or getting fucked. Like hello.
Right.
I mean, as long as you're straightforward about it, it's
100%. You have to be.
But I'm saying you don't have to be straightforward with everybody.
I don't have to tell anybody anything. It's my business.
It's true.
If someone asks me something, I won't say no.
That other person has to be ready, though.
I was only mentioning it in the sense that let's just say you met somebody and it looks like they're into you more than just whatever.
Oh, they're getting caught up.
That's on them.
Yeah, that's but that's the thing.
Like, but I'm also a gentle person, so like I say that's on them because it really is. That's on them. if my relationship that I have with my current partner like opens up to the point where like I'm able to have tertiary partners and then my partner's able to have tertiary partners, and like sure,
Say that word one more time.
tertiary, where like
What
there's
does that
like
mean? 'Cause I'm
emotional
stupid.
involvement, but then there's also like obviously like sexual like too, like, and but it's like their own. Like I have like my main partner, and then like my partner has like a little partner. Yeah,
So
like, they have like a
okay,
baby partner.
So that does exist.
There's
Yeah,
levels to
100%.
this
I wish
shit.
that's what I was trying to bring up before.
Exactly, there's a whole bunch of levels into being open. Like there,
Okay.
I had no idea about any of
I was
this
saying, so
until
you'd be
like 6
generals,
months ago. Yeah, but the thing is that I think the way that you phrased it was that are there like, is there like a hierarchy?
He
Like
said
if they're like
ranks,
ranks, yeah, if there are ranks, and there aren't any ranks.
He said like my sergeant bitch.
Yeah, like like for example, I guess like
Private?
my current partner is like my first partner that I have. Like they're my current partner. We had added a second one that was both of our partners. We broke up with them. Like we broke up. We mutually broke up. Best breakup I've ever had. We mutually broke up. We like still hang out. We still fuck, but we still like broke up.
So why was it the best breakup?
It was because it was so gentle and it was very mutual. Like I was feeling some type of way.
You're
My third partner or my second partner was just like also feeling some type of way, but it wasn't towards each other. It was like more about ourselves, because like we both kind of like fell into this like very like sad little bubble moment, and I'm getting out of it, they're getting out of it, we're both actively getting out of it, so like we also can jump back into our relationship because like we all feel equally
It's
upset.
over, but we can still fuck.
Yeah, like because like also
Sounds like
my second partner was also like my friend before. Like I met this person, we went to dinner, like we had a grand old time, we like talked for like hours, and then COVID happened, we didn't see each other, and then like, when we got comfortable again and we started talking again, we saw each other more, we hung out. I thought he had friends, like they had friends with me throughout, like thick and thin, but then they didn't. I found out that there was a lot of sexual tension, and then we fucked the next day. So I was just like, okay, cool. So like I know for a fact that I'm not friend zoned, you know, like I'm in the clear.
Yeah.
And then since I was hanging out with this person, my partner was just like, oh, like I want to meet them, and I was like, okay, cool, yeah, like why not? They met, and then we had a grand old time, and then it kind of just like led to that. Like we all had a mutual like liking and like love for one another, to the point where like it was all just like a cute little like bubble of love, and it got cut, and I'm a little upset. Like I'm happy that I'm like figuring things out for myself, but I'm also very happy that like it got cut. Like not in the bad way either.
Were you always like open to the idea of open relationship, or this is like maybe like your second year run or third year run? Like have you been like always open to relationships, or you had that? What was that
like that
mark?
transition?
Yeah.
So I actually didn't become open until like I didn't get to this point in my like I guess like sexual or like my self journey of like me. I didn't know I was like poly until like recently.
Okay.
It took a lot of like looking in and like really like thinking about like how I think about like jealousy and like the thought about like my partner like being with someone else. Like why does that make me feel bad?
well,
you know,
yeah.
It's an insecurity. So like it's like I have to work on that because it's my own insecurity. Like I know, and it also takes someone who, and honestly, like I love my partner so much. Like they really like helped me through this entire journey. Like I'm very thankful for them, and that's the one thing I will always thank them for. Is the fact that they were so patient and like sweet and gentle with me to the point where like I felt comfortable like transitioning to the way that I got to. Like obviously there was like a lot of like real shit that happened, but I had to do a lot of thinking about myself. Like why is it that like I feel that my partner doesn't love me anymore if they're like fucking someone, you know? Like I compartmentalize like my emotions and my like sexual desires like completely differently, because I believe they're two completely different things. Because like I can bust a nut one day and then be in love the next.
Yeah.
You know? And what's it called? So again,
That's good though.
it's very just like all love, and I hate the fact that we cut it
Yeah.
overall. Yeah.
Really? I mean, you can't just go back.
We can. I think we can.
But isn't it okay?
It's in.
Like,
I feel because like we cut it, but I feel as if like now there's a lot more like love there for whatever reason. Because I think like we jumped into that conclusion too far. We didn't relish in the fact that like we should have like dated this person before anything, like gone out with them, like taken them out, like, you know, like really add the romance,
right?
Because that's the one thing I felt that it was like missing. Like I think the way that we handled the throuple situation is like my second partner like had different kinds of loves with like each other, like me and then my partner, and obviously fair because like we all have different kinds of love for one another, like for sure. And I think like we just sped up like too fast. Like I wanted to like relish in like wanting to like be with them and going out with them and like having these little cute things, you know, just because why not like relish in that first before opening up like fully. I'm very happy for the decision though. Like I can't lie. Like it's definitely like helped like me like feel a lot better about like myself and my own insecurities. But I'm also seeing that they're also feeling better. So like I feel as if this is something that was needed for the both of us, and then we can absolutely, because we've talked about it a lot too, like revisiting that again in the future, because we don't know what's going to go on with our lives, you know. Like I can revisit this and maybe they'd be my own personal like little like tertiary partner, not like my current partners, you know. Like it can be something like that, or it can be both of us again, you know. Like it doesn't change the fact.
So it's too early to say whether or not you think that this is a forever thing. This
it can be a forever thing though. That's
you
the
could
thing.
Totally do it. Yeah.
Like
a lot of people made it work.
A lot of people make it
Like,
work.
marry both.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
well, like I don't think legally in the States you can marry both, but you can like spiritually like marry someone. You know.
I'll be honest with you. Even when I was engaged for as long as I was, I'm like, you know, it's not a big deal if we get married or not.
It's not like
because I'm like, I think the main thing is that we're together, and you know, I hate to say it, I'm like, I'm glad we didn't, because I would be divorced.
Yeah,
that
like,
would be shitty.
It's a piece of paper, I think. Like
That's when it gets
it's really
expensive piece of
that.
paper.
It's an expensive piece of paper, but it's a piece of paper, and it's like ridiculous that like the country like you have to have this to like legally be married. Like I think that's just so dumb.
I don't want to say it's a female thing for them to have that, because it works both ways.
Yeah,
like, I know a lot of guys that be like, you know,
I want to be tied down immediately. Like, want to get like,
I gotta make you you gotta have my last name or some stuff like that.
I was just gonna say that there's a lot of guys who are very traditionalists, who feel like very old fashioned, that feel like they need a woman to stay at home, cook, clean, like
Have
you know,
your
like people think that
kids
like really
you,
like it's a stupid mentality. Like women should be able to do whatever the fuck
back
they
in the
want.
early days, that's what the mentality was.
100%.
But
like,
we're here now.
Yeah,
man.
like
this is 2021, dog.
Yeah.
It's fucked. Everything's everywhere.
Everything's fucked.
It's free for all
I
right
am
now.
chilling.
I mean, it's cool.
Like, I think I'm like
everybody's doing whatever they want to do, which is respect.
Yeah, we
I
just-
can respect that.
respect, love, and just let you be.
My business. If you don't like what I'm doing, look the other way. You know,
100%.
I'm cool, chill.
Yeah.
Before, people were just like, I mean, people were cool back in the days too. It's like a lot more people were more sensitive to people living their life they want to live. Like, even from people like the transgender, the whole LGBT,
Which I think is ridiculous.
the whole community itself. It's like, well, shit. They're not rioting. They're not doing like, you got straight people, you got politics, you got all different diverse people like destroying buildings and doing all and all these people that you shaming, the gays, the transgender, all of them, they chilling.
Yeah.
If anything, they putting more money into the community,
Right.
and you guys are just bashing them because of their life choices.
Right. I mean,
It's fucked up.
I feel like there's always groups that have I feel like the thing about groups in general, and this is my personal opinion about that, is that all of them can become unbearable after a certain period of time. They all have certain elements that I'm not talking about any group. I'm talking about any group. That any group can have a group or a section of it or participants that just make it like, oh, you're this fucking Tim over here fucking really rallying them all together and really fucking up what we're trying to do over here, because they just take it too far to where it's too much of a team thing. It's like team sports to me. It's like team sports where I'm just like, when they're like, when people get too much into their team and you're just like, oh god damn it, you know, the face painters. You know what I mean? Like it's like, yeah, I like the team, I'm all for it, blah 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 blah. But then you got that one guy who's like fucking paints their whole body, and they're just like, woo! And it's like, did you see that? We won. It's like, bitch, you didn't do anything.
Right. Like you just, I mean, like,
You're just, all groups have that.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying those. So I appreciate a lot of these groups of, you know, like, whether or not it's just any section of people that come together, because I get that. I get when people come together, like-minded ideas and all that.
It's a powerful thing.
But there is points in time, and I feel like we're getting over it for now because I knew it. I had this feeling that, you know, like last year, I wouldn't probably not be saying this. I'd probably be like, the world's gonna burn and blah blah blah. But now,
No, the world is still gonna burn regardless. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter what the fuck is going on. Like the world will still burn.
Yeah. Well, I feel like everything is a hills and valleys, though. I think we're going up again.
We're going
because
up
we were low
a little bit. Like we're not going up a lot. Like shit's still fucking terrible outside.
Yeah, it is terrible. But it's gonna go up just to go back down over something else, and it just repeats itself and it just gets.
I just always finish it because I feel like not everybody's living their life to the best they can right now because of everything.
Some people are though. Some people are like definitely reaping the benefits.
There's
like, there
always people that benefit.
Yeah, there's always people that benefit. Like there are people who are like working 9 to 5s, like having to like deal with like public people. And there's like these other people who like are sitting on money that are just like walking around like doing like not giving a fuck about anything.
Yeah. Yeah, there's always people that benefit from misery though, and those people suck.
True.
I mean, it's one thing you take advantage of the time and you use it wisely, but it's another thing where you reap benefits from other people's misery, which is not fun. And that was one thing I noticed that happens a lot. You know, it just happened a lot through this whole transitional period that we were going through.
Pandemic we're still in.
Yeah. I got a email that I can get vaxxed.
Nice.
I did too. I got an email and a text
message.
message.
Signed up?
I don't know. So I guess when you get tested, you automatically like in the system like, hey, since you got tested a few times, thinking about getting the vaccine? You know how they get you.
Okay.
So it's like
I had to sign up.
I took like 5 tests already because like
because you
I
were
did some traveling and I was around big groups, but they hit me up with a text. They're like, hey, sign up, get this stuff right now. You can be on next online. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
I'm gonna wait on that.
Well, I'm gonna get it when I can. Every time I try to refresh it, it's not available. A lot of people are taking it.
I feel like I can get it with
it's
no
a
problem,
hard thing
but
to
I feel like I'm just not quite ready.
It's fine.
I mean,
it's just a shot. It's fine.
I feel that it's just a shot, but I guess I was the sucker for the media because I've seen so much like
don't be stupid,
bad and good. Like look at the first 4. I got like 4 videos and stuff that there were people faking the injection. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna give it to her right now. The cap is still on.
Right. But
there's another one where they gave this white nurse and everybody was like, hey, congratulations, thinking, and she just faints and knocks out and then just starts shaking. I'm like, oh yeah.
People can be allergic to things. I don't know. I feel like those are like.
Well, then don't show me that video. Show me the video where
you're obviously gonna always see the bad videos.
Yeah.
Like the bad videos always surface some way somehow.
If you were to show every fucking person videoed getting the shot and just being like
having a good time, like
and just fucking
that's boring footage.
So what about the case with everybody's face was getting all saggy, like they had the palsy shit going on?
Yeah, like, that's just
when she was like.
Again, if millions of people take something and then 3 of them have a shitty reaction, those 3 are going to be the ones that everybody's going to focus on and think that 3. Look at this fucking pandemic in the first. You can't use that logic
and put it to the pandemic
and put it towards the pandemic because the same logic that you're saying is like, oh, whatever. It's the same logic for you to go out and do and live your life because you're just like, well, the chances of they show 5 dudes who got it and caught COVID and they fucking passed out and died or whatever.
Yeah,
but I'm
that
good
was a lot of people
because I'm going to be fine.
Did that?
Yeah, you can't do that same logic for the vaccine because then at that point you just be like, oh, just fucking take it because it ain't gonna work for me. Just like how the going out there and be like, I ain't gonna catch COVID.
Yeah,
which one is it? Is it you're going to catch it or you're not going to catch it?
And then technically also, like, the vaccine, the only way you can make it is by taking the disease itself and, like, modifying it. And, like,
I mean, that's just the general thing, what they do with vaccines in general.
So, like, you're technically putting COVID inside of you.
COVID boy.
Yeah.
Because that's technically what's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know, dog. I mean, I understand the logic. I understand the logic that I'm talking about.
I
I
understand.
just don't feel like I'm ready.
But just
That's
don't
fair. Like, no,
make-
there are people who like want to wait because like there are people who have been
I'm trying
like,
to see more. Like,
yeah,
I
like I want to wait.
Go
Like, it's only been a couple of months since like the actual like vaccine like went.
somebody
through.
didn't listen to the rules
It's
of
the
the
watch.
podcast.
It's the watch. I guess the watch is going silent. This technology's a motherfucker.
Well, I was gonna show you videos, but I'm not.
Show me a video at least.
The way I'm deciding against it.
Nah, it's
Unless I can
perfectly fine.
find. It's so stupid.
You can literally show me like anything.
I know, but it's not good. Let me see if it's on YouTube. But I think that going back to the polyamorous relationships, I just feel like oh my god. This guy is just going off.
I'm silent now, dog.
All right, fine. So, no, I think that with the relationship thing, I'm like all for those ideas and those feelings. And at the end of the day, it's just being with somebody and being comfortable and being happy. And that's really what it is all
And a
about.
lot of love, dog.
A lot of love. You know what I mean? Whether you have that for one person or for many people, it's fine. And I'm cool with that idea. And you know what though? I'm also cool with the idea of like you just kind of like reserving yourself for one person.
Yeah, monogamy
because
like,
you can give a lot.
Yeah.
Listen,
No, it's.
I'm gonna talk
it's
shit for a
lot.
second, right?
Yeah, no.
And
Let's do it.
I'm a little
Talk
nervous
shit.
about this because I don't really do this. And I'm pretty sure she doesn't listen to the podcast anymore anyway and blocked me from her life. So
Nice.
one of the most negative things about being in a monogamous relationship that did not work, because I was constantly accused of being somebody who wasn't faithful or truthful. That's like
also
the
got accused.
worst ever. When you're 100% loyal and faithful to somebody and they look at you and they go, you're fucking around.
But that sometimes can also be like their own insecurities too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, but they're not realizing what they're not realizing.
Yeah.
Granted, their own insecurities, I know that you go through their own problems, and that's 100% respectable. And I very much was considerate of that. But it does damage for me. It does fuck me up because I'm just like, damn, I'm not even thinking about being with people. Keep in mind, I wish I was getting as much attention as she thought I was getting. Because I'm like, I'm not. And she'd be like, what about that one? About that one? Like that person that you work with or that person you work with. And I'm like, no. And some of them be like, no, I wish, but no. And I never said that. But I'd be like, I wish, but there's no fucking way. There's no way. You know, and they would always be people like, it'd just be anybody. It didn't matter. And that's not fun. Because it's just like, you just sit there and you go, oh, all right. But at the end of the day, I did some self-reflection too. And I said to myself, what would have made it work? What would have made this relationship and everything pan out to be okay at the end? It would be, let me be, not with other people, but let me be myself around other people.
Right.
And just be free. If you would allow me to just be myself and just kind of trust me, everything would be fine. So I can see, and that's how my imagination of being in an open relationship or in a poly relationship is just being able to have the freedom of being yourself.
The thing is
at
that you can.
all times.
You can though.
No, I'm not saying I'm not. I'm not in any relationship.
No, I know, but like, no, I'm not saying it like that. But I'm saying like, if you ever think about it in the future, you absolutely can. Like,
And that's what that's why I dig it.
Yeah.
I'm not bashing it because that's what I see from what you told me, what I took from all that besides all the dick. I took all of the ideas of just being yourself and just sharing the person that you are to others.
Yeah.
And that is important. And that's what I love about that. And if that's what it's really all about, fucking A. You know what I mean? Yeah, sign me up.
Right.
I hope you get 2 bad bitches that put their titties in their face and say good morning with café con leche
Oh my
every
god.
morning.
Stop it.
I'm gonna wish that on you, my
amazing.
brother. Wish that on you, dog.
Café con leche.
Yeah, man.
I mean, drink coffee, but I will that day.
Oh my god.
I will.
I love James Cruz. Just like that.
Do you mind taking over for 2 seconds while I look for something? Taking over something? I'm just gonna try to show the video and then close up the show.
So yeah, cool. Bitches be shopping.
What?
Nah, I'm just kidding. I had watched this. I don't know if you ever saw the Eric Andrew show.
Eric Andre?
Yeah, Eric Andre and Hannibal Barnes and all that. And that show is like, it can either. No, I think it just rots your brain. But
Yeah, it does.
overall,
Eric Andre is,
there's,
like, so
there's certain
slim.
episodes where I'm just like,
What went through your head? Yeah.
did y'all really do this? But there's a couple also that like when Flavor Flav got kicked in his face, was that real?
It could be. It could be. It could be.
It looked like he put a boot in
All
his
right,
face.
you ready? I'm gonna put this on the thing and just try to put a thing. All right, this is just some gay shit I found, literally.
Not some gay shit you found.
It's gay. Yeah, I can't help it. So these 2 guys are gonna find the difference between
This is like I know them. I don't like know them like that, but like I know who this is.
I
Yeah.
was about to say, wow,
Here we go.
spoken like a true whore.
No, I didn't.
I can tell the difference between dildos from adammail.com and real dick.
You absolutely can.
Being
100%.
And I know what people are thinking. They're like, oh, this is
You can.
You absolutely can. Yes. 1000%.
What helps this motherfucker?
Because we've already saw this video thanks to Your Mom's House podcast. They were showing this on their video reel. What's with this
I
music?
never heard that.
Yeah. Like I've actually seen this video already.
So you've seen this video
Yeah.
already. All right, then let's just talk about it instead of put it through. So basically in this video, because it's annoying to hear it in the background like
It
that.
is. I can't stand his voice.
Okay. So you have these 2 obviously gay guys.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind, is it crazy that like you can some people just look gay like right away.
Yes and no. I have so like I guess like my
How's your gaydar?
Terrible. I
Really?
don't know. And like no, it is bad. Like the only one like I guess like this is gonna sound like super terrible too.
No,
like,
I want to hear.
Like I feel as if like you can like I guess you can tell sure like you can like feel if someone's like part of your family.
Like
you
those
know?
guys
like,
are gay.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, like real fucking.
Like they don't have to say anything. They just
did
walk
it.
in the room like
Yeah, like especially
it's
I don't
the
know.
shirt, the haircut for me. That's my that's
It's
my
how
pals.
pretty they are. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like
Good
when
looking
someone's like
dudes.
insanely pretty, I'm just like
posture.
you're probably very much so you're either like straight or you're
It's
gay.
always the posture though.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Like you
There,
can tell
I've seen
the
like a lot of
difference,
like.
kind of like from femme and stud into like which one's the boy.
Well, there are a
girl.
lot like there's more than just one gender though. That's a thing, which is a whole
100%.
different conversation.
We'll see about that. But we'll have another one about that. One thing that was said on that podcast, which is hilarious, and I'm going to repeat that Tom said. And it was especially the voice.
Okay.
The voice that the the gay voice.
I mean, yeah, I have one.
Yes. But this is what he said. Not all gay people have that voice.
100%.
But only gay people have that voice. And I'm like, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a gay voice.
Yes. Yes.
That's
It's
the
very.
talk.
It's like nasally.
Yes.
It's very like.
Only
it's
gay
very
people
that.
have that voice. It's not that all gay, because some
Yeah.
straight
No,
ass
I've
dudes
seen.
like,
Who
"Yo,
I
man."
have seen some.
It's like, yeah, I love guys.
I've seen a lot of like very like I
Seen
guess
it
like
too.
macho.
My soulmate.
Yeah. We saw 2 guys eat each other's assholes on the subway. They look pretty straight.
Love
Wait,
that.
it was a video, okay, guys.
Were they
You didn't
hot?
go on the subway and actually see this. Just to clarify things.
I said there's a video.
Wait, did you guys actually see it in
No, it was
person?
on a video. It
Oh,
was on a
that's.
video.
I would have been like,
I'm glad I
what?
didn't see it in person. It was not cool.
I wish I would have like been like, oh wow, cool.
It was. I wish I had that one on the ready, but that was insane.
But the appearance, you would have never known.
No, they were like 2
Homeboys.
very like homeboys.
I mean, yeah, because like gay people come in all kinds of forms. We're all like different. Like I feel as if
100%.
like
100%.
I mean, gay people do have that stereotypical like that look, that like feel.
not all
like
fucking
it's
gay
a
people
very
are
much so like a
fucking, like-
stereotype, but like not every single fucking gay person like looks and sounds and acts that way. You know,
Absolutely.
like
But these guys are really gay.
Yeah,
And-
100%.
and
Full.
Were you not pissed off at that video? Because I'm glad you
I
fucking
can
said what you
absolutely
said.
100% say
Because
that.
you know,
like,
so the conclusion. So look, let me frame the video real quick. Do you know their names?
I honestly forgot.
Let's say Tom and Brad.
Like one's a porn star and the other one like just like interviews a whole bunch of white porn stars too, which is like
Tom
whatever.
and Brad.
So these two dudes basically did this challenge, which is fucking useless because at the end of the video I'm like, oh, okay, that's fun.
There's no conclusion.
Basically, yeah, it was like I'm gonna have a bunch of dicks wrapped up in my ass, dildos, and I'm also at some point gonna have real dick in my butt,
Ew.
and I'm gonna see if I can tell the
Ew.
difference. Fucking dude could not tell the difference at all.
I can absolutely tell the difference. You can absolutely tell the
And
difference.
I figured that would be the thing.
I don't know. I know myself.
The trick, though, he said, is that they warmed all of them to human temperature. I don't know if you do that.
What? Who the hell like grabs their dildo and it's just like, oh, let me put it in some warm water.
Well, he did just to trick.
Right, like to
So you
like.
think it was that's how you could tell maybe the warmth, or is it like the size and the feeling?
It's definitely. I mean, like, okay, well, it really just depends because, like, if you're like playing by yourself and maybe you haven't like had a dick in a long time, you know, maybe you never fucking know. But like, for me, like, I play with myself a lot. Like, I know how my body is. Like, I know how it works.
Yeah.
So, like, obviously,
I could
so
relate.
if I'm
Mine
like
is the
putting
dildos.
something inside of me, like person or like toy, like,
Yeah.
there's definitely a huge difference in like the feeling.
So in a blind thing, you would be able to tell.
Yeah,
You'd be like, yeah, that's
yeah.
interesting.
Like, I kind of want to test it now. Like,
I was
that's,
gonna
like,
say, I wouldn't say for
like
you.
I will plan how to test this and I will ask my partner and be like, yo, like,
Please test it.
I want to
come
try
back
it.
to us and tell us.
got it.
You don't have to document. We don't have to see anything.
Oh no,
Like,
that's
that
fine.
wasn't-
That's for
But
myself.
I trust you. But I want to know.
No, yeah,
And
100%.
can I throw a cherry on top of that?
Yeah,
Because you're in the poly relationship.
yeah.
I want to know if you can tell who's who.
Interesting.
Find
Interesting.
one or
That-
two more people.
What? Wow, no, that actually,
put a
like,
check.
no, like, you
And
gave me an
I
idea,
want
and now
you
I
to
want to
let
test
me
it
know.
out.
Right? No, that's
No,
the
now
one,
I want
though.
to test it out. No, like, that really, you
And
just
let
gave
me
me
know.
an idea that I could have never thought about. Like,
First
adding.
step, redo this one. He did 3 different dildos.
Yeah.
And they were all, by the way, they were dildos, because a lot of people fucking confuse like vibrators with dildos.
Yeah, they're
And I'm like,
different.
they're different. Vibrators
Some
are
dildos
like
vibrate.
things that look like pipes.
Yeah.
And dildos are like dicks. You know, that's how am I wrong?
No, I mean, like, at least for me.
a lot.
that's
Dildos
the
are
thing.
dicks.
There's a lot of different dildos out there.
There
But
are.
dildos are always look like dicks.
And most vibrators also look usually like vibrators.
yeah,
Like, they have
vibrators
that, like,
are
look
usually
to
like
them.
machine
Like
or
lightsabers.
Yeah,
silo.
I mean, like, there are like
Lightsaber.
vibrating
Lightsaber.
dildos, which are like, I think, the better ones of them
Yeah.
all, personally.
But dildo, straight up just silicone usually they made of, right? Silicone?
I mean, preferred, I think.
Okay, so it's something just made out of silicone. Do the warming thing, because I feel like that does matter. I hate to say it. He warmed it to human temperature.
I mean, I'll do it for science.
Make sure it's
and for myself.
98.6 degrees before you... Because I feel like
I
that...
feel this is
to
also
be
excessively
fair,
hot. Like, what?
You don't think that's a tell, though?
I feel as if, like, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, like, maybe the body is that warm, but, like, that also doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense
but if
because,
you
like,
put
what if it's a chilly day?
dildo...
I don't know.
Yeah, but that's
I feel
all
as
the
if your dick is
blood's
still
pumping.
chilly. I mean, I don't know. Does your dick get hot? My dick doesn't get hot. I don't
It
know.
absolutely does. It's going to be the temperature of your body. And not only that, keep in mind, you have all the blood rushing to it.
I also am.
So it's going to be, if anything, it's going to be hotter than...
Shit, if your dick's been in your pants for more than 8 hours, your dick's gonna be pretty warm.
Yeah.
no,
I'm
but if
saying-
I like touching myself now, like, I don't think I'd feel a lot of warmth. I mean, I would feel warm because
I'll
I've
tell
been
you
like
right now,
closing my
I
legs.
was just saying,
Yeah.
my dick is fucking like 105 degrees.
Oh my god.
Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, like, it happens.
Swamp.
Hey, it's hot.
We've restarted this podcast too many times. I've been nervous and very upset. So that's gonna be your homework assignment.
Oh, yeah,
we
I'll do
are
it for
gonna have
science.
you back because I'm so glad you came on and dealt with all of this fucking bullshit.
Thank you
But-
for having me.
You're an amazing guest. I love that you came on. That's going to be the homework assignment. Reenact this one. Tell me if it's true, because I believe you. The fact that guy was like, and it ended so abruptly. He's like, nah, I really couldn't tell the difference. And I'm like,
I feel as if you're lying.
so in the end, you just
You just did it for a video for
YouTube
fun.
video to get fucked in the ass by 4 different things.
That's literally all you wanted. Like,
That's
you
how I
could have
felt.
just filmed that and then like put it on like somewhere, and then I would have watched that. Like,
Other than
whatever. Like, you
YouTube.
have a good following enough to do that. You might as well. The fuck.
Is he the porn star, the one that was taken in the
No, the one on
The
the
other
left is
dude?
the one that does the YouTube. The one on the right is the one that does the porn.
Keep it. Sorry, I keep on coming back to this video. There was a lot of dildos used in that video.
Oh, 100%.
They all look like monsters.
I've been through a lot.
So, so you know that guy. You've seen that guy's dick because obviously we didn't see his dick. I
Yeah.
wanted to know how comparable his dick was to.
I mean, honestly, like, to be fair, like, I don't think I've ever seen a video of his because, like, I
you
don't
haven't
really,
seen it?
like,
Okay.
yeah.
Because I wanted
like,
to know, like, if you could, like, how different was
Yeah.
his dick to those dildos.
Like,
I'm
my
assuming that they're
porn-
all normal size.
Yeah, I mean, like, porn for me, like, it varies, like, to what I feel that day. Like, I can feel like a 5-person orgy or like.
Also, be
fisting,
fair.
you know, like,
if you're
very-
using dildos, use normal human size. Like, obviously, if you use
That's your own prerogative. I feel like if you want to use like a horse dick or
no,
like
I'm
a
saying for
tentacle
this challenge.
or like
I agree
Oh,
that
oh, I
I'm
thought
talking
you were
about for the
talking about
challenge.
something else. Oh.
No, not in real life.
Said horse dick.
Horse dick.
Those
I was gonna say
exist? Those
what
are
about-
scary.
No, you ever seen the Great American Challenge?
that. Just oh my god,
You've
no.
seen that one?
I've seen.
You've
them.
seen the dragon?
I've seen the dragon.
Okay, so there's
I've
the
seen
dragon.
There's an
the Great
octopus.
American.
There's a squid arm.
Oh, I've seen that one too.
yeah, there's
I
like a
don't know why I
double
know so many
fist.
about them.
Yeah,
I didn't know. So.
people get creative. Oh no,
There is one with a fist.
There's one with a double fist.
Yeah,
like
seen that Borat.
I've seen many. Like, I mean, I've never gone through like that extensive amount of like stuff. Been around the block, but I haven't been through all that, you know. But
See, that was another thing. But I really want to have you back, so I'm gonna save some stuff. I'm gonna save some stuff.
I'm a fun time. I have a lot of stuff.
No, absolutely.
I do a lot.
I want to. I'm definitely gonna have you back because it was a good talk. I feel like this is gonna be big. This episode is gonna be a big one.
Thanks.
But yeah, well, believe it or not, we're actually past an hour and it did not freeze. So
Nice.
hooray for us! And I appreciate all of you guys for being here.
For
Thank
sure.
you, Rodrigo,
man.
so much for being our guest. And you're probably the first guest that I've had on in like a year. Like seriously, like I'm not saying you because you're family.
No, I already did like 5 already, so I'm ready at that.
You get what I'm saying, though.
stage.
You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying, though, right? Like just like an actual guest. So it's
Aw.
been awesome, and it's been educational. I felt like I learned a lot. And you're down to come back anytime soon. We were originally supposed to have someone else on, but I'm not going to get
Yes.
into that. But
Because that could
maybe
be a later thing.
because exactly it could be another episode, and that one will be exciting. So there we go. But yeah, anyways, do you have anything to wrap up with there, Johnny boy? Johnny
Nah,
Jones?
man, catch me at the Booty Club tonight. I'll be at G5 on Friday
Well,
night.
considering this is retroactive, they're not gonna catch you there.
Very
Well,
much
guys, I'm
so.
gonna be loose at the Booty Club tonight, so we'll talk about it Sunday maybe.
Okay,
We'll
gotcha.
throw it in there Monday. Fuck it.
All right, we'll talk about it in another episode. But yes, you'll be hearing this episode soon.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. But anyways,
I'll be back.
yeah, you'd always be back.
Oh yeah.
Do you, I usually tell people if they want to plug stuff, if they want to plug any social media or whatever,
Wait,
but you don't have
by
to.
plug
if you
we
don't have to.
mean any social media. This is not a butt play question. This is just
Yes,
social
those plugs, not the butt plugs.
I mean, both are still
Butt plugs
nice.
are very important.
Both are very nice.
It's important
Both
though,
are
right?
fun.
That's what I've heard.
Very important. I mean, like, it depends on what you want to do. Then we can get into that later.
Yeah, but we're gonna get into that because maybe, yeah, I have questions
And I have answers.
and I can't wait. Yes, if there's anything that you want to shout out to or anything, now is the time. If you have nothing, it's
I'm gonna
totally
wait until
respectable.
like I like to add mystery.
No, that is perfectly fine. You are
Fair
Rodrigo, and that's it. And that's all they need to know. Poof. As always, guys, please, if you're listening, please share. If you enjoyed what you listened to, just give it out to other people. Please spread the love. Be poly with this podcast.
Yes.
Just be open and share and just fucking
show love.
Show love everywhere.
Show love to everybody.
Show the love.
Yeah.
And remember, guys, if you're ever going through some shit, remember you always got people out there who care, who love, who want to hear what you have to talk about.
Talk about it.
Talk about it, baby. Always.
Baby.
Remember, don't feed the
take a look at the feelings, gotta analyze a little bit of feeling, gotta do the gotta who that shit, gotta go ahead, baby, call that shit, baby. Call that motherfucking therapist, baby. If you don't got a therapist, call your mom. If you don't got a mom, call your motherfucking friend. If you don't got a friend, talk to the person under the bridge and they'll tell you about your problem. Gotta go talk that, gotta 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 go ahead, baby, go ahead and talk that, gotta go ahead and baby, gotta talk that, gotta go ahead and get your feelings out, baby, go ahead and talk that, gotta talk that. Talk to me, baby, yo, I'm gonna help you. Talk to me, baby girl, I'm gonna help you. Talk to me, baby boy, I wanna help you. Talk to me, baby boy, I wanna help you. Talk to me, 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 talk to me. Go ahead and talk down. 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 Go ahead and talk Talk to him, gotta talk to him. Gotta talk to talk, I gotta talk to him. If you're not feeling well, baby, gotta talk it out. Gotta get it from the inside to the outside. Gotta externalize that shit. Gotta take it from the bottom of your stomach to the top of the lift and you get that out. Now you feel a little better, now you do that shit. Gotta exercise, gotta exercise, gotta exercise. Gotta exercise your mind.